It's the Paper and Plastic Show! Greetings from Earth 1175. I am Multiverse D.
And I'm Earth.
Welcome to the Paper and Plastic Show. So, today we're going to do what I think might be a series, right?
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. A deep dive. We're going through the official handbook to the Marvel Universe Deluxe Edition Omnibus.
Mm-hmm.
So we showed this in a previous video when we had got it in from DCBS.
Yeah.
We're going to step through each issue, like an issue per episode, right?
Yeah.
And just go through it, look at the pictures, talk about the characters, and as a warning, we didn't do any preparation for this. We're just looking at it. You know, we're just kind of going through it and saying, "Oh, this guy looks cool" or whatever. You know, we didn't research the history or anything. I'm sure we'll pronounce a lot of names wrong.
Yeah.
That's just part of the fun.
Look at that index.
Yeah, so they have a nice index in here where it goes through, like if you're looking for a particular character, you can look them up.
I see Cyclops.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of old friends in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Red Skull.
Yeah. So this is issue number 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the fun thing about this is they all wrap around, right? So there's characters, looks like they're all running to something, right? Like maybe a big battle, kind of like Endgame, right?
Yeah.
And then you see kind of...
Is these going to be alive people?
Yeah, so the first 15 issues are all characters that are alive.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can kind of see parts, like you see like this hairy foot right here.
I think that's Beast.
Yeah, so then there's little elements of it that can carry on into the next issue. And you see a little bit of that here. So you see part of Abomination here missing, right?
Yeah.
So you might see him on the... Yeah, let's get right into it, okay? So very excited.
Ooh, Abomination.
So right away, Abomination, right? And we're kind of familiar with this guy, right?
Yeah. Real name...
Emo Blosky?
Blosky?
Yeah, so we saw him in the Hulk movie, right?
Yeah. He's also in the Avengers game.
Yeah, he's in the Avengers game, too. I think there's rumors that he might be in the She-Hulk show, too.
That's cool.
Yeah, so what's also cool about this, too, is so they had different artists do all the pictures, but they had the same inker for each one, so it kind of ties it all together. So let's go to the next page here. And then there's a continuation, a lot of history with Abomination, right?
Yeah.
And then Who's this dude?
Absorbing
Man?
Man.
Yeah, so he's another classic villain of the Marvel Universe.
Carl.
Yeah, so he's a fun guy. He's been around for a long time.
Looks like he's fighting Thor.
Yeah, he's a Thor villain, but he's fought a lot of guys. And then what's neat, too, is they'll do like a little... If like on their weapon, they'll show it, you know, they give it scale, like they give how big it is here. So you can get a sense. And then they have some clip art here from different issues he's appeared in. And then they don't just have characters in here, they talk about organizations or things. So this is about...
Adamantium.
Right? And we know that from this guy, right?
Yeah. Wolverine.
Yeah. And then Ultron was made out of him at one point, a version of Ultron.
Ultron 7.
Yeah, so it goes through the history of that.
And then there's Gilia.
Yeah. And then I believe that's Spanish for eagle, right? So he is like a Spanish hero.
And then AIM, Advanced Idea Mechanics.
Right, and we know these guys, like they're eraser heads, right?
Yeah, they look like beekeeper suits.
They do, like, right? And they kind of tease that a little bit in WandaVision. Yeah. And these guys have been in the comics forever, right? Mm-hmm. I always associate them with MODOK, right? And the Cosmic Cube. They've been involved in some of those adventures.
Yeah. And then next is Alpha Prime 2.
Well, what about this page here? You skipped the page here, right? Who are these dudes? Alpha Flight.
Alpha Flight. I thought he's dead.
Shaman?
Yeah.
I think he's alive again. Some of these, a lot of characters die and then they come back. But Alpha Flight is a Canadian superhero team. There's
Guardian, Heather Houston, Shaman.
Mm-hmm. Shaman.
Shaman
Sasquatch.
Aurora, North Star, Snowbird, Bermuda, Puck,
Mm-hmm.
Talesman, Box, and Vindicator.
Yeah, so when they have a team in here, they do these little headshots, and then they kind of talk about like when they joined the team in there, and I always thought that was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Then now we'll go to these guys, Alpha Primates.
Alpha Primates. And then next we have American Eagle.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a Native American superhero.
And then Anaconda.
Anaconda. She's part of the Serpent Squad. She's
What's
a
that?
villain. It's like a group of supervillains that are all themed off of like snakes.
Oh. And then we have Andromeda.
Mm-hmm.
And Anger the Screamer.
Right. This guy looks very 1970s, right? Yeah, sound waves going out.
Angel.
So we know him, right?
Yeah.
From the
Does he
X-Men?
become Archangel? Is that another?
No, it's the same guy. But this is before that, though.
Mm-hmm.
One of the original X-Men?
Yeah. And then
Annihilus?
Annihilus.
Mm-hmm. So he's a villain, Fantastic Four villain. I thought
Okay.
he looked pretty cool, right?
See, what is his name?
What, the Thing?
The Thing and
Human Torch?
Human Torch.
Yeah, it's like he's viewing them or something. He's watching a YouTube video of them.
Ant-Man, everyone should know this.
Good old Ant-Man. And this is Scott Lang, right here. Scott Lang Ant-Man.
Not,
On Hank Pym, yeah.
not Hank Pym.
And then it goes... see, I always like this, too. Look at that cutaway. It shows all the tech behind his equipment.
That's funny.
That's what he looks like in the comics, right? He doesn't look like Paul Rudd, right?
No.
Totally different.
And then Aquarius.
Yeah, it's Aquarian. He's sort of like a hippie Superman type character. He totally looks like a BG right there, like one of the BGs.
Okay. And then we have
Arabian Night.
Arabian Night. And then Aragon.
Mm-hmm. And it's a horse, it's a flying horse. I think the Black Knight uses him.
And Arcade.
Arcade, he's an X-Men villain, right?
Yeah, looks like he's like Mojo, part of Mojo, because he's watching X-Men.
On TV, yeah.
Yeah. Ares.
Mm-hmm.
Ares. And then Archon.
Mm-hmm. I don't know too much about him.
Yeah.
Ares pops up every once in a while. He's one of the gods.
Yeah, he's in DC too.
Yeah, a different version.
And then is that Armadillo?
Armadillo. He's kind of a fun villain, right? He's a big monster.
Armzola. He's
We know him, right?
yeah.
And he's in the movies too.
He's in Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
As
I'd love for him to
computer.
appear like this, right? For him to come back at some point. Like this.
He does come back as a computer.
He does,
Winter
but
Soldier.
yeah, but I'd like him to look like this, all crazy, right?
Yeah.
With like his head and his chest, like that.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Yeah. There's more information about him.
And then Asgard.
Asgard, right?
Mm-hmm.
We won't say what. Was that the collector? No, not the collector.
Grandmaster.
The Grandmaster calls that, right? Ooh, look at this, huh? The 9 worlds.
9 worlds.
Yeah. And here's a whole map of the continent of Asgard.
What was it? What is it called? Midgard?
Midgard, that's Earth, right?
Yeah.
Home of humanity. And here's the Asgardians, right?
And then I know Heimdall.
Yeah, we've seen him before.
Tyr.
We've seen pretty good here. That's Thor's mom. She's in the.
Okay.
There's some other people here.
I think I've seen that before, Syndrome.
Oh, maybe.
And then I don't know any of these guys.
And then we have Asp, right?
Asp.
She's another member of the Serpent Society.
Oh. And then Atlanteans.
Right, Atlanteans, and there's Namor, right? And these are all different Atlanteans that have appeared over the years to this point.
Yeah. There's Atlantis.
And there's a map of Atlantis telling us where it's at and the whole history of Atlantis.
Yeah. Oh, and then
This is like a city, right?
Uh-huh. Looks like an underwater city.
Right? It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. And then Tuma. A Tuma?
Yeah, I think that's right.
I think he's in the Lego Marvel superheroes.
Oh, is he in there?
Yeah, 3.
Oh, okay. That's
He's
cool.
like, he's an underwater.
Yeah, he's like a Namor villain. And then here's Aurora. We just saw her in the Alpha Flight, right? More about her.
Oh, Avalanche. I know him.
Right, you know him from the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, right?
Yeah.
He always pops up with them. And who are these guys?
The Avengers.
Right? Look at all these guys.
I know Thor, I know Iron Man, I know Ant-Man, I know Wasp, I know Hulk, I know Giant Man. He's in the Avengers old comics, so I know from that. I know Captain America, I know Hawkeye, I know Quicksilver, I know Scarlet Witch, I don't know really Swordsman or Goliath. I heard of Hercules.
Yeah.
Hercules. I know Black Panther, I know Vision, I know Yellow Jacket. I don't really know him. I know Black Knight. I know Black Widow, Mantis.
Yeah, so that was Hawkeye. He took up another mantle.
Wait, Yellow Jacket? He's a bad guy.
Yeah, but for a time, Hank Pym was Yellow Jacket. And what's fun about this, too, is it has them all in order, like how they joined the team. There's more here, right?
Beast. I know Beast.
I
don't know her.
Moondragon. Hellcat. We just saw her, the action figure for her, right?
Yeah. Miss Marvel, Falcon, Wonder Man, Tigra, She-Hulk, Captain Marvel. Is that Monica? Yeah, it's Monica Rambeau.
Yeah. She's a Captain Marvel, too.
And then Star Fox, Mockingbird, which Kate Bishop takes part of her costume changing with Hawkeye and makes it Kate Bishop.
Yeah, because she was married to Hawkeye. And there's Rhodey when he was Iron Man.
Iron Man, Thing, Firebird, Submariner, Rick Jones, and Henry Pym.
And then this is their compound, their house, and it gives a very detailed layout, right, of everything there.
Avengers Mansion.
Avengers Mansion in New York. There's Jarvis right there. And but see, they go to town on it. See, look at all this. They talk about every level in great detail. And here, there's a Quinjet. Cutaway view of the Quinjet. Balder the Brave is a Thor character.
Baron Mordo.
We've seen him in the movies. He's in the Doctor Strange movie.
Oh yeah. There's Zemo.
Well, with this guy, right?
Yeah.
Dancing expert.
Yeah.
Right? That's what he looks like in the comics without his mask on, right?
Ah.
His face gets all messed up.
And then I don't know who these guys are.
Fat Rick's Brigade. So we know this dude. So he's been in the movies, right?
Who is he?
He's in the Winter Soldier, who Cap and Black Widow fight on the ship, and then he's also in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah.
And then this is like his team here. I don't think these guys have appeared. Yeah. And then at the end of it, this issue, they have a glossary. So they're just giving you terms and giving you a definition if you don't know what everything is. You know, so like a clone, here's a definition of a clone. Cosmic tells you what the cosmic cube is, right? If you're not familiar with it. It's pretty nice. And then next issue. So that's it. So what did you think of this first issue?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Did you have a favorite character in here? Or something that you, like a character you learned about, or just a guy that you really like?
A guy
or a section that you really liked?
I like this guy.
You like this dude?
Yeah.
He has a cool costume. He's a very nice design here.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid and I would read these, what I would really like would be like when they would do the teams like this. And I would get to see all these people. Oh, okay, this is all the people that were in the team, and like when they joined, and like the order that they joined in. And it gives like a little synopsis of like how they joined. So I always like that. And like what issue they joined in. So that's our video. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. Please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment. And let us know if we should keep doing this series. I mean, I had fun going through this. Certainly a trip down memory lane. Love to see all the artwork and go through all these characters and talk about it with Arf. Mm-hmm. So thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.